spectacular. We're in Bantry Bay. This is all, you're looking at the little cemetery on the hill. I'm going to pan around. And this is Bantry Bay. Lovely. Maybe this is where I'll settle. Well, as we're leaving Bantry, I saw this historical marker and decided that I wanted to stop and take a closer look. At the bottom, you'll note that although the anchor has some historical significance, it also has a commercial purpose in that the local bar, called the Anchor Bar, put up the sign. Onward to Skibbereen.
Well, it's now Friday, and we're staying in Leap, but for the day we've gone into Drina, or Drina, as Mom says, outside of Drimoleague. This is where Bridget McCarthy would have come from. So we're just in town. We're in the town of Drina. Mom's stopped several times to take pictures of two different schools with children, and she's very intrigued with the children at the schools. So when we get back, we're going to take some pictures of some kids in Anacostia. So.
Well, it's Friday. We left our B&B at Lepp this morning and drove into Skibbereen, dropped off our laundry, went to the Southern Star, where we met, that's the newspaper that covers West Cork, and met Tim McSweeney there, who gave us a lot of background on the McCarthy. We're now in Drima. D-R-I-N-A-G-H, which is a little village outside of, alongside Drimoleague. And I don't know the name of this river that runs through here. Have yet to find that out. So we're kind of enjoying a little drive along the back roads here. There are some lovely homes, and there are some that evidence poverty. So we're going to continue on now into Drimoleague. It's a rainy Friday afternoon. We're in the town of Lepp. We spent the day in Drina and in Drimoleague, and we found out quite a bit about the McCarthys. We didn't get close to a relative, but we got some good leads. On your left you see the Lepp Inn, which is where we're staying. We stayed there last night, and we'll spend tonight there before we leave tomorrow morning to move on to Cork. The Lepp Inn is owned by Anne Sheehan and has been in her family since it was built in 1832, and she assures us it was here when Bridget's mother and father left Ireland, and they may well have gone past here. The room upstairs, the second window from the left, is our room, I believe. It may possibly be the first room. That is the first room that on top that you're looking at now. In fact, I think it is. Yeah, first room on your left upstairs is our room. I highly recommend this place. This is the original structure, and the people are more than lovely. They're magnificent, grand, as they say. Hold on. We are inside now. This is the bar. Mr. Shan. His daughter Ruth Ann behind the bar. No, that wasn't Mr. Shan. Hi, Ruth Ann. And here we have Tom having his 20th cup for the day.
Some Irish coffee, sans Irish. So Ruth Ann, we ever going to Skibbereen for fun? We're going to the corners.
Away from me.
The corner, I don't know which corner bar, Mom, we're going to. Where is it, Mom?
Skibbereen.
No, the last name of the bar.
Will you tell me what your name is? What?
Against the sign that says Europeans only, slaves, blockies,
Well, we're sitting in the lounge area. You can see the bar straight ahead.
It's
very comfortable area. And over to our right is the dining room. This is the dining area. I love the dried flowers on the ceiling. It's not a light fixture as I thought it was. This is the dining room, which looks out onto the patio and the car park. This is a painting that hangs in the dining room of the Lep Inn. The great stone fireplace in the dining room. Alright, this is especially for Tricia and Ron because I think they're going to come here. The hospitality can't be beat. I'm going to take you upstairs. And down the hall to our room. The door on the right. We have a nice dressing area that's sectioned off. Bathroom. Straight ahead our bedroom. Simply furnished, but comfortable. And again, the window that I showed you from outside. Looking out our window, you can see the Guinness signs are everywhere. All right, I'm going to take you back downstairs and see if we can pick up some action in the pub before we go out tonight to Skibbereen. We've been promised that the Corner Bar, that's the name of it, in Skibbereen, has some great music, trad, ballads, and folk. Folk being something like what the Chieftains do. So that's it for here. I'm standing at the top of the stairs, getting ready to go down to the lounge.
No, it's dishonest. There won't be a party to it.
Okay. I understand. You're a woman of principles. I respect that. Okay, they're gonna call any minute, so let's practice. Go ahead and use my word celebrated by woman. Because you're on it. No, it's because I meant to have feelings. In a rush of war inspiration, an image comes to me from my wolf's den. I give birth to it. I will take you home again.
This is Patricia. I promised to buy him a Guinness if he'd sing this.
Across the ocean wide, to where your heart has ever been. Since first you were my bunny bride, the roses all have left your cheeks. I watched them fade away and die. Your smile is grand whenever you speak, and tears within your loving eyes. Oh, I will take you back at me to where your heart will feel no pain. And when the fields are fresh and green, I will take you to your home. See that now in 2 weeks' time. Until you beat me up. Mountain, the sun was declining beneath the blue sea, where I sway with my love on the pure crystal fountain that stands in the beautiful vale of Tralee. She was lovely and fair, like the roses of summer. Yet it was not her beauty alone that won me. Oh no.
No! You can't come! You can't come! Go back there! Otherwise, you stay out there. Now come out.
We're in the West Cork Hotel in Skibbereen, and we're waiting to get into the corner bar for music, but it's too early. So Tom and I are sitting here outside of a wedding party.
You're walking away out and you won't even wait for me. Mommy, I hear all the noise. Jenny's inside.
He has been properly scolded.
Yep.
I see it. All right.
Do you want to?
Carberry, home of the Sisters of Mercy. And this is Sister Angela. Sister Angela. Oh, I had an aunt, Sister Angela, or Sister Mercy. Yeah. Yeah. Coincidence.
And this was built 102 years ago and designed by the head of the Sisters of Mercy.
Sister Philomena was her name. Sister Philomena.
Sister Philomena, and she designed all of this with the help of the community, all the craftsmen.
Okay.
Yep. This is the front hallway, all designed by the Mother of St. Mercy here.
The original windows.
The floors, if you can see, these are all original flooring.
This is just that table. And then that lady told me that
All this woodwork.
copies,
I know you're getting dizzy now.
Now, is this Mother Macaulay here, or is this this?
Well, it's supposed to be Mother Macaulay, but in actual fact, when Mother Macaulay died, there were no photographs of her.
Oh.
So what they did is they got somebody they thought was like her to pose. So really, I think it's a pity they did. The fact there was no photographs said something. I think her spirit lives on.
Right,
People.
right.
We're standing outside the Abbey of the Sisters of Mercy. I didn't mean to say the Saint of Mercy, but in any case, you knew what I meant. But as I said, this was built more than 102 years ago in 1894. The sister, who was the head of the convent at the time, she designed and built the abbey with the obvious help of the community. But she, with no formal education in engineering, perhaps maybe through her family, she designed the entire abbey. All the woodwork and everything. I mean, you had the combined knowledge of craftsmen of the area, but she really designed everything without any formal education in architecture. We're looking in front right now of the lake in front of the abbey. And Janet, this is obviously all for you. This is just the most spectacular view, and I hope when your next trip to Ireland you come here. Ross Carberry is where we're at, of course. Okay, Sister Janet, that's the abbey there.
The Convent of Mercy.
The Convent of Mercy. And what I didn't mention, it's also a boarding school, room for 50, of which there are about 15 boys who stay in local houses outside, but it's a girls' dorm. Filming now?
Yes, it's Sunday morning, September 20th. We've been in Ireland for a week now, and we have a week to go. We just came from church at St. Patrick's in Cork, and we're on our way to Cobh, which is, by the way, that's spelled C-O-B-H, but pronounced C-O-V-E. On Cobh. Oh, now Tom is an authority on Ireland, and we've both developed a bit of a brogue. In Cobh, I'll look out the window. You're looking at the River Lee, which flows into Cork in two segments, the north and the south. You see our reflection in the mirror in the glass. Well, the scenery isn't too much. We arrived here and we arrived in Cork yesterday. Tom alerted me that there's a castle in the distance. I don't know if we'll get it. So there's a little castle. Well, as I was saying, yesterday afternoon when we got into Cobh, we went straight to Cork, We went straight to our B&B, which is up a steep hill. I didn't realize there was such steep hills in Cork. And then we zipped right out and got on a tour bus. Well, we walked around downtown Cork a little bit. And then we got on a tour bus, an open air, and got kind of an overview of the city. And then stopped for some dinner at Proby's Bistro, which is near the campus, the university. And then I went back to the B&B, and Tom went out to check out the nightlife in Cork. And then this morning, as I said before, we got up and starting our day by this rail trip to Cove, which is where all the immigrants left, most of them left from, as well as the Titanic and the Lusitania just before they sank. And it's kind of a focal point in Irish genealogy because so many of the immigrants left, as my own did, during famine times, and I believe Bridget McCarthy, who came from Drimoleague at the age of 5 years old with her parents, left from Cove. There's a multimedia show there on the emigration in famine times, and I'm most anxious to see that. So I'll stop now and pick it up in Cove. We're coming into Cove. You can see the again, we're coming into the Cove station, and this is where...
No, this is Rushbrook. We've landed at Cove now. What you're looking at, this is a statue of the first person, Annie. Well, like I was saying, this is Annie Moore and her brother, Anthony and Philip, who emigrated from this port in 1891, arriving at Ellis Island, and Annie was the very first person to enter the new immigration of Ellis Island, the very first person in January 1st, 1892. The statue was erected in 93 by the president. We've finished our tour of all the stories of the Irish emigrating, and now we're standing pretty much the center of Cove. What we're looking at is the Lusitania Memorial. Get in a little closer. Alright, it is Monday, and we have left Cork and have gone on to Blarney. We're at the Blarney Castle, as you see it. 400 acres.
Want me to tell you what it's about?
Sure.
The walls of at the base are 18 feet thick to withstand any attempt to break through. The slit windows on the upper portions would stop arrows or stones penetrating inside. The battlements at the top allow the defenders to pour boiling water, tar, and stones down on the heads of the enemy at ground level. The stump of an outer guard tower stands to the left. Such towers were found at intervals in the original defense walls, which enclosed the castle compound, reputed to cover 8 acres, and of which the present square tower, or keep, was a centerpiece.
What I'm zooming in on is what she's talking about.
Directly ahead at ground level are 3 openings. You see that straight ahead? At ground level, down at your feet.
Yep.
The one on the right being the dog kennel, where the faithful hound performed a task still valued by all of us today. He barked to alert the sentries to the presence of strangers. In the center is the sentry box, where a rotation of armed guards did duty by day and night. On the left is the entrance to the dungeon, but there is some disagreement about whether or not prisoners were kept here. What is certain is that here was a castle well, a vital amenity for everyday living, and so needing to be safely enclosed and to be accessible, even if the castle was under.
Okay, we're now at the foot of the castle, which you're looking at, smallest of which, is where Murphy and Tara, or any of your other dogs, would be staying. The sentry and the dungeon. Going back up this way, that's the castle. Yeah.
Tom is getting ready to kiss the Blarney Stone, as if he needed it.
All right. I'm glad. I'll never do that again. Is that talkative enough?
It's a photograph.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You want to do it again?
Huh?
For the snapshot?
I don't know if they'll let me.
Yeah, they'll let you. You want a snapshot? You sure?
No, it's only £1 for the photo.
All right.
Oh no, it's only £5.
Yeah. You want a snapshot or not?
Okay, we've just come from kissing the Blarney Stone. Mom had a hard time once we got up there, so she could only handle one camera, so unfortunately no movies of it. But I'll tell you what happened. I kissed the stone. So, got up to the top, and the stone actually that you kiss is on the opposite end of this castle, on the other side of that tall parapet. And where the flared turrets are, I guess right underneath the very top there, that's all, you can fall right through all of that. But they put bars up so that you can't, but scary all the same. And that's the guard tower right there. Anyway, that's...
Well, we left Blarney Castle, drove through Cork, and we're on our way into the town of Youghal. That's spelled Y-O-U-G-H-A-L, but it's pronounced Youghal. And we're going to stop and have lunch here and make our plans for tonight. I think we're going to stay in Waterford tonight. See if we can get tickets for the International Festival of Light Opera. So on for lunch.
Okay, we're in Wicklow. We've come in yesterday. We've seen all there is to be seen in Wicklow. Took about 10 minutes. I will say, where we are though, is right at Wicklow Head. And when you see the next James Bond film, you will see what we're seeing now. That's an Irish car. There's Mom. Say hi, Mom. Okay.
It's a scorcher.
Okay, as I was saying, it is now Wednesday morning. We're at Wicklow Head, and this is where the filming for the James Bond film is being done. I'm standing actually right on the cliff, so I'm not moving back any.